Okay, so moving on swiftly, the next question I get asked a lot is what platform should I trade on? Okay, so a lot of people ask me this question, and personally, I recommend StockPair. I've used them for over a year and a half now. If you've watched my other videos, so I've been trading before I even uploaded my first video with StockPair. I've used other brokers, and I find that they have certain ways to get you out the money. So I'm not saying IQ options is bad, but they have a start and finish flag. So say you enter here, the start time flag's here, and the end expiries say here. Um, it doesn't always give you the best price entry. So the reason I like stock pair is as soon as you enter just like this, it'll enter you straight into the market wherever the price is. So you can get the most accurate and it can be most beneficial to you when you're trading, seeing as you're getting the best price. You're not being cut out and losing a few pips along the way. So yeah, I recommend StockPair, and if anyone is going to sign up to them, sorry to sound like a pain in the ass, but the link's in the description. Just click on the link, open an account. It doesn't affect your account in any sort of way. It's advantageous for both of us because you get a deposit bonus and I get a deposit bonus as well. So when I redeposit onto my account, I can sort of make more money from that. So I appreciate it if you do. But thanks very much. But anyway, going back to why I use them, the reason I use them is because of the high payout. So they're offering 76% on the euro against the dollar. And if we go through the other assets, they're offering 74 here, 70% here. So what you'll find is that the easier to predict the asset or currency, the lower the payout will be. And it's just the reason for this is just because obviously the broker has to pay you out. They don't want to give you extremely high rates like 100% because it's just not feasible for them to be paying out that much at a time. And obviously, if you're going with an asset that's easy to predict, it's you're going to be making a lot of money. So they have to lower the percentages a bit. So you just have to keep that in mind as you go through it. Okay, and another reason I use StockPair. So we're going to go down here, and I'll just show you here. So StockPair regulated by SciSec and MIFID. Now, because they're a broker, they're essentially a bookie. Okay, so you're not owning the underlying asset. You're betting whether it's going to go up or down within a certain amount of time. Now, as you're betting, sometimes certain brokers, I don't want to say any names, they won't pay out. Okay, so some brokers might deny you your withdrawal. They might say, no, we're not going to give you a withdrawal. You have to trade a volume of, say, £10,000. So £10,000 has to be traded on your account. So say you trade 1,000, you get 1,800 back. That would count as 2,800. So essentially, you just have to meet the requirements to withdraw. Now that a lot of people don't know this, and it's hidden within the terms and conditions, or just the broker's not going to pay out. So if you are looking for a broker, just remember to make sure to look and make sure they're regulated by SciSec or MIFID. So what this means, it essentially protects you. SciSec is the equivalent of the FCA for the foreign exchange market in the UK. And they just regulate the industry as a whole. Okay, so if a broker denies you the payment, you can file a complaint with SciSec, and then the broker could be fined up to say 40 to 50, even up to 100,000, depending on how much they owe you, and then you'll be able to get your money back through that way. So them being regulated by SciSec basically protects you. So you really want to make sure you're using a broker which is covered and regulated by certain institutions, as I mentioned.